All right, so as parents, we always will hear for our child's entire life, every once in a while, probably at least once a day, they will say, I'm bored. Well, guess what? If say they've been reading a lot that day, if it's summer or they're done with schoolwork and they just want kind of just a fun book to just kind of relax and not really be thinking too much, but still having lots of fun. Usborne has such great activity books. So they're still in the book, they're still learning and having a good time, but they don't even realize it because it's just so much fun. So for your toddlers, you'll definitely want to get one of these, the very first book of things to spot. My son is 3 now, and so we've done this book enough times that now he will say if I'm busy doing something or I don't have as much time to go through this with him, he now will start to do stuff on his own. Like he'll say, spot 3 baby penguins because he knows that's one of the things. But this one is really great for kind of like your first little activity book with your child to be able to do with you or with themselves. Once your child is a little bit older, make sure you get some of these wipe clean books. They are phenomenal. So it comes with a dry erase marker. Make sure you put the cap back on. But when it does run out, if your child uses it a ton, you can use any dry erase marker on these books. This one's the alphabet, but there's lowercase letters, uppercase letters. There's first drawing, there's puzzles, there's lots of different cool wipe clean books. And within this series at varying levels from like about 3.5 all the way up to about 6, just depending on which book you get. So these are great for like in the car or to take to church with you. Our sticker books are phenomenal. I have a customer that literally buys about 3 of these every single month because she and her children love them. So they're kind of like paper dolls. So here's like the clothing that you'll put them in, and then it tells you what page they go on, and then this one's the princess one to dress. But there's a girl series like princesses and ballerinas, fairies, pop stars, fashion, and there's also a boy series because boys like sticker books too. There's like emergency heroes and Shakespeare plays and what else is there? Like Greek myths, stuff like that. That the boys are more into, like not superheroes, but there is which one am I thinking of? There's build your own robots and build your own spaceships, which the boys love. If you want to do some stuff with your children, or if you have some older children, they can do some of these by themselves. But this is the 365 science activities. If you aren't wanting to get such a huge book, there's also 50 science activities, which is a little bit smaller, as well as 100 science experiments. But this one is great because you can do one every single day of the year. But this one is just super cool. It has the table of contents. I love it because it gives you the directions. It has pictures of how to do these science experiments. So especially for summertime, this is a great book to have. Say you have a budding artist, or maybe they're an accomplished artist. Definitely get our doodling and coloring books. This is the book of drawing, doodling, and coloring. But it's super cool because you can do coloring. There's some doodle pages that you can fill in. Lots of cool things of varying levels, and so your child can spend forever in this. But there's a couple different versions of this. There's also a fashion one that the girls love. Say they want to take it in the car, but that's too big. We have these pocket-sized ones, again, in varying ones, and also there's a fashion one with this too. So this one, same thing, just lots of cool things to color and to doodle on. If you have a child that's a little bit older, I think this book is amazing. It's one of our newer books. It's called A Year in My Life. So I think this is great for once your kids are about 8 plus, but it just has little prompts for them to do every single day throughout the year. It's great because sometimes kids don't know what to journal on, but it's great to have a record of what they've been doing in their lives. So for instance, just a couple examples. So day number 8, it says, without taking your pen off the page, draw a meal you ate today. Something super easy, but kind of fun. Make up a sentence about today, but write it backwards. Let's see, give yourself a 10 out of 10 for something you did today, and they have to talk about it. Draw a picture of what you look like, but change one thing. There's just lots of little things. Write the name of a place you've never been to, but you'd like to go to. If your nose could talk, what would it say about today? So just super, super cool. Lots of fun, and definitely, like when my kids are older, I would want one of these every single year because I think it's so fun. Um, and then if you have even older children, this is their Write Your Own Story book, which I think is really cool. Because kids love to create and they love to write, but sometimes they don't know how to get started. And so this is great because it has prompts for them to start creating their story, and it goes through with them making up a character. Whose story is it? And they have lots of space to write. Create your own fairy tale. There's also a write your own adventure stories, and there's also write your own comic book, which I think is super cool. So those are just a little bit of some of our activity books. I mean, we have so many coloring books and spot books. We have a Where's Will. It's like a Where's Waldo, but Where's Will Shakespeare. Super fun. So there's just lots of great things. These are awesome for car trips, for the weekends, for summertime. If you need a little bit of downtime while you're cooking dinner, things like that. These books are just lifesavers and are still helping them create that love of books. So let me know if there's something specific you're looking for, and I'll help you find it.